General Studies. Part 2. Social Audiobook. Geography. Lesson 1. The Universe and Solar System. Introduction. Numerous stars and celestial bodies came into existence by a massive explosion called the Big Bang. These celestial bodies together are called the universe. It is also referred to as the cosmos. The stars that you see are so far away that they appear to be small, but they are really huge in size. Universe. The universe is a vast expanse of space. Most astronomers believe that the universe came into bang explosion that took place about 15 billion years ago. The universe consists of billions of galaxies, stars, planets, comets, asteroids, meteoroids, and natural satellites. These are collectively called as celestial bodies, which are located far away from each other. A light year is the unit used to measure the distance between the celestial bodies. Galaxy. It is a huge cluster of stars which are held together by gravitational force. Most of the galaxies are scattered in space, but some remain in groups. The Milky Way galaxy was formed about 5 billion years after the Big Bang explosion. Our solar system is a part of the Milky Way galaxy. Andromeda Galaxy is the nearest to the Earth apart from the Magellanic Clouds galaxy. The solar system. The word solar is derived from the Roman word sol, which means sun god. The solar system is believed to have formed about 4.5 billion years ago. The solar system is a gravitationally bound system which comprises of the Sun, the 8 planets, dwarf planets, satellites, comets, asteroids and meteoroids. The Sun. The Sun is at the center of the solar system. Each member of the solar system revolves around the Sun. The Sun is huge that it accounts for 99.8% of the entire mass of the solar system. The Sun is made up of extremely hot gases like hydrogen and helium. The Sun is a star. It is self-luminous, so it gives light on its own. The surface temperature of the Sun is about 6,000 degrees C. It is the source of light and heat energy to the entire solar system. Sunlight takes about 8.3 minutes to reach the Earth. Planets. The word planet means wanderer. There are 8 planets in the solar system. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. All the planets rotate anti-clockwise, west to east, on their own axis except Venus and Uranus. The elliptical path in which the planets move around the Sun is known as orbit. The 8 planets revolve in their respective orbits because of the gravitational pull of the Sun. They do not move out of their paths or away from the solar system. The 4 planets nearer to the Sun are called inner or terrestrial planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. They are comparatively smaller in size and are composed of rocks. Surface of inner planets has mountains, volcanoes and craters. The last 4 planets are called outer planets or Jovian planets: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. They are also called gaseous giants. An asteroid belt is found between Mars and Jupiter. Mercury, the nearest planet. Mercury is the smallest and closest planet to the Sun. It is named after the Roman deity Mercury, the messenger to the gods. It is an airless and waterless planet. It does not have an atmosphere and so experiences extremes of temperature. It has no natural satellites. Mercury can be viewed in the morning and evening with the naked eye. Venus, the hottest planet. Venus is the second planet from the Sun. It is called Earth's twin, as it is almost the same size as the Earth. It has the longest rotation period, 243 days, among the planets in the solar system. It rotates in the opposite direction to all other planets except Uranus. It has no natural satellites like Mercury. It is named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty. It is often visible in the mornings and the evenings, and so it is frequently called the morning star and the evening star. After the moon, it is the brightest natural object in the night sky. Earth, the living planet. The Earth is the third planet from the Sun and the fifth largest planet in the solar system. It is called blue planet or watery planet because 3/4 of the Earth is covered by water. The Earth is the only planet in the solar system which is not named after any Greek or Roman deity. It is the only planet known to support life. The polar diameter of the Earth is 12,714 kilometers and the equatorial diameter is 12,756 kilometers. The Earth revolves around the Sun at a speed of about 30 kilometers per second. Life is possible on Earth because of the presence of land, air and water. The only natural satellite of the Earth is the Moon. Mars, the red planet. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun and the second smallest planet in the solar system after Mercury. It is named after the Roman god Mars of war. It appears red in color due to the presence of iron oxide on its surface. So, it is often described as the red planet because it has a thin atmosphere. It also has polar ice caps like the Earth. Mars has two natural satellites, namely Phobos and Deimos. Many orbiters and rovers have been launched to explore this planet. Jupiter, the largest planet. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun and the largest planet in the solar system. It is named after the king of the Roman gods. It is the third brightest object in the night sky, after the Moon and Venus. It is the fastest spinning planet in the solar system. It is called a gas giant planet. Its atmosphere is made up of mostly hydrogen and helium like the Sun. It has the largest number of natural satellites. Io, Europa, Ganymede and Callisto are a few large satellites of Jupiter. Saturn, the ringed planet. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest planet in the solar system after Jupiter. It is named after the Roman god of agriculture. Saturn has many rings around it. These rings are huge and are mostly made up of ice, rocks and dust particles. Saturn has 62 natural satellites around it. Titan, Saturn's largest moon, is the only satellite in the solar system that has clouds and a dense atmosphere composed of nitrogen and methane. The specific gravity of Saturn is less than that of water. Uranus, the summer-salting planet. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun. It was the first to be discovered with a telescope by the astronomer William Herschel in 1781. It appears green due to the presence of methane. Uranus is named after the Greek god of the sky. It rotates on its axis from east to west like Venus. Its axis is tilted so much that it appears to orbit the Sun on its sides like a rolling ball. Uranus has 27 natural satellites, of which Titania is the largest. Neptune, the coldest planet. Neptune is the eighth and the farthest planet from the Sun. There are strong winds on this planet. It is named after the Roman god of sea. Neptune has 14 natural satellites, the largest being Triton. Because of Neptune's distance from the Sun, Neptune is one of the coldest planets in the solar system. The striking blue and white features of Neptune help to distinguish it from Uranus. The dwarf planets. Dwarf planets are small celestial bodies found beyond the planet Neptune. They are extremely cold and dark. They are almost spherical in shape, but unlike planets, they can share their orbit with other dwarf planets. The 5 dwarf planets of the solar system are Pluto, Ceres, Eris, Makemake and Haumea. The Moon, Earth's satellite. Satellites are celestial objects which revolve around the planets. The Moon is the Earth's only satellite. It revolves around the Earth once every 27 days and 8 hours. It takes about the same time for it to complete one rotation around its axis. It has no atmosphere. The surface of the Moon is characterized by craters created by the impact of meteors. The distance between the Moon and the Earth is about 384,400 kilometers. The size of the Moon is 1/4 of the Earth. The Moon is the only celestial body where humans have landed. Asteroids. Asteroids are small solid objects that move around the Sun. They are found as a belt between Mars and Jupiter. They are too small to be called planets. They are also known as planetoids or minor planets. Comets. A comet is a celestial object made up of a head and a tail. The head of a comet consists of solid particles held together by ice, and comets the tail is made of gases. Halley's Comet is the most famous comet which comes close to the Earth every 76 years. It last appeared in 1986 and will next appear in 2061. Meteors and meteorites. A meteor is a stone-like or metallic body. When entering into the Earth's atmosphere, most of them burn. As they often appear as streaks of light in the sky, they are also known as shooting stars. Meteors which strike the Earth's surface are called meteorites. Motions of the Earth. Have you noticed the sun in the morning, afternoon or evening? Is it in the same place throughout the day? No. It is seen in the east in the morning, overhead in the afternoon, and in the west in the evening. Have you ever thought of the reason behind it? This is because of the constant moving of the Earth around the Sun. It seems that the Sun is moving, but it is not so. This is similar to what you experience when you are traveling in a bus or train. When you look out of the window, the trees, lamp posts and other objects seem to be moving, but actually it is you who are moving. To understand the motions of the Earth better, you need to be familiar with the shape and inclination of the Earth. Shape and inclination of the Earth. The Earth is spherical in shape. It rotates on its axis, which is an imaginary line that runs from the North Pole to the South Pole, passing through the center of the Earth. The Earth's axis is always tilted or inclined from the vertical by an angle of 232 degrees. It makes an angle of 662 degrees with the plane of the Earth's orbit. Rotation. It is the spinning movement of the Earth on its axis. The Earth rotates from west to east, anti-clockwise, and takes 23 hours 56 minutes and 4.09 seconds to complete one rotation. The time taken by the Earth to complete one rotation is called a day. The rotation of the Earth causes day and night. As the Earth is spherical in shape, only one half of it is illuminated by the sun at a time. The other half remains dark. The illuminated portion of the Earth experiences day, whereas the darkened part of the Earth experiences night. The line which divides the surface of the Earth into a lighted half and a dark half is called the terminator line. Revolution. It is the movement of the Earth around the Sun on its elliptical path. The Earth takes 365 days for it to complete one revolution. It revolves around the Sun at a speed of 30 kilometers per second. For the sake of convenience, we take it as 365 days and call it a year. The remaining quarter day is added once in every 4 years in the month of February. That is why February has 29 days once every 4 years. It is called a leap year. The inclination of the Earth on its axis and its revolution around the Sun cause different seasons. The northern hemisphere is inclined towards the Sun for 6 months from 21st March to 23rd September, while the southern hemisphere is tilted away from the Sun. From 23rd September to 21st March, the southern hemisphere is inclined towards the Sun and the northern hemisphere faces away from the Sun. The changing position of the Earth in its orbit during revolution gives the impression that the Sun is continuously moving north and south of the equator. The equator faces the Sun directly on 21st March and 23rd September. These 2 days are called equinoxes, during which the day and night are equal throughout the Earth. On 21st June, the Tropic of Cancer faces the Sun. This is known as the summer solstice. It is the longest day in the northern hemisphere and longest night, shortest day, in the southern hemisphere. On 22nd December, the Tropic of Capricorn faces the Sun. It is called the winter solstice. It is the longest day in the southern hemisphere and longest night, shortest day, in the northern hemisphere. Spheres of the Earth. The Earth is the most suitable planet to support life. It has 3 major components that we call as the realms of the Earth: lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere. The 3 components, along with suitable climate, make life possible on Earth. All living things exist in a narrow zone called the biosphere. Now let us have a close look at each of the spheres. Lithosphere. The word lithosphere is derived from the Greek word lithos, which means rocky. The lithosphere is the land on which we live. It is the solid outer layer of the Earth consisting of rocks and soils. Hydrosphere. The word hydro means water in Greek. The hydrosphere consists of water bodies such as oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, ice caps on and water vapor in the atmosphere. Atmosphere. The word atmo means air in Greek. Atmosphere is the envelope of air that surrounds the Earth. Different types of gases make up the atmosphere. The major gases are nitrogen, 78%, and oxygen, 21%. The other gases like carbon dioxide, hydrogen, helium, argon, and ozone are present in meager amounts. Biosphere. The narrow belt of interaction among the lithosphere, the hydrosphere, and the atmosphere, where life exists, is known as biosphere. Bio means life in Greek. It consists of distinct zones. Each zone has its own climate, plant, and animal life. These zones are known as ecosystems. To buy V2V books, call or WhatsApp on 94425224322 to get more details and samples.